The following is an exclusive presentation of the NCCU Sports Network.
Hello, Eagle fans. I'm Jonathan Duran, and welcome inside NCCU Athletics. We're in our first week of competition here at North Carolina Central University as the football team gets ready to host Saint Augustine this Saturday, September 5th at 7 o'clock right here at O'Kelly-Riddick Stadium. As you see behind me, the stadium has undergone some renovations during the offseason and will be primed and ready to go for our season opener. The volleyball team also has gotten underway as they went down to Columbia, South Carolina last weekend to participate in the USC Gamecock Invitational. They took on North Carolina State, South Carolina, and Southeastern Louisiana. Unfortunately, the Lady Eagles dropped all three matches of that tournament, but came home to host East Carolina at Leroy T. Walker Complex for their home opener on Tuesday, September 1st. After playing their first three matches on the road, NCCU returned to Durham to host East Carolina. The Lady Eagles raced out to 5-point leads in the first two sets, but ECU rallied to win the first set by a score of 25-21 and the second set 25-22. Kelsey Murphy had a strong game leading all players with 15 kills, and here she is delivering for the maroon and gray. In the third set, ECU jumped in front early and won the third frame by a score of 25-13. The Lady Eagles next head to Elon for the Phoenix Classic.
Well, games 1 and 2, we came out really hard, fought. We were ahead for a lot of the game, which was exciting, and we're getting the experience to be able to close out games like that. Unfortunately, we came out in the third set and we couldn't put it away, but like I said, it's all learning for us.
Today was a home opener for you guys. How did it feel to be out in front of the home crowd?
We had a nice crowd. It was super energetic. It was really fun to have it like this on the first day, and hopefully it's going to continue to be like this.
Coach, a tough game against East Carolina today for your squad.
Yeah, I really like the pursuit and the passion I saw with the freshmen, so we have great things ahead.
Well, Coach, you have your home opener today. How did it feel to be able to get back home in front of the home crowd?
Oh, it was great to see the home crowd. Once again, Eagle pride never disappoints, and so can't wait to see them again when we play Alabama State.
And now with this being the fourth match, you guys getting ready to head to another tournament. How do you feel as you see the team starting to come together now as you start to get into the season?
No, the good news is that every progression we're 1% better, including the loss here, and we're just 1% better, and so that's going to bode well for us in the end.
The NCCU football team last played Saint Augustine's right here at O'Kelly-Riddick Stadium in 2013, and it was a thrilling double overtime victory for the Eagles in that contest. Head coach Jerry Mack wasn't at the helm that year as he took over in 2014, but redshirt junior quarterback Malcolm Bell was on the team for that game. Here's what they had to say about the Falcons this weekend.
Very exciting game. Just a couple of years ago, Saint Augustine took North Carolina Central into double overtime. So, a very admirable opponent, and, they got a new coaching staff and very exciting players. So we're looking forward to the challenge this week.
What are you going to be the keys to have some success for your team, and how do you measure that?
I think right now for our team it's all about effort and execution. That's one thing we want to talk to our young men about is making sure we play our brand of football, which is North Carolina Central brand, and we continue to play at a high energy and high effort, but also at the same time we execute our game plan to the best of our ability.
And what have you seen from St. Augustine? I know it's hard. They got a second-year coach, just took over last year, but what do you know about them?
A lot of returning guys. Key big-time quarterback I see coming back. He was on the roster last year. The strength of their defense is on their defensive line. They got the returning tackler is a defensive lineman. Also, they had one of the rookie of the years up front as a defensive lineman as well. They have a returning secondary young man that's an extremely exciting player. And their running back. He's one of the best running backs at that level of football in Division II, and he's going to be a hard young man to bring down.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming since the end of the season last year. We're just excited to go showcase what we've been working for all summer.
And then what is that? What are you working for this year?
Just to leave no doubt on the field, every snap, every quarter, every play.
So you're redshirt junior, right? Yeah. So were you around what do you remember from the St. Aug's game 2 seasons ago?
It was a disaster. We came out thinking that we would beat them, and they just came out and surprised us and played harder than us.
So how much does it help then having that experience? I'm sure then it wasn't very enjoyable, but going in kind of getting a redo maybe this season.
It's way better. All our guys are much older. They had a way older team than we did when we played. But, we just have a different approach this year.
There's much more coming up in NCCU Athletics. Here's a look ahead to the next week. That does it for this week's edition of Inside NCCU Athletics. We hope to see you in one of these chairs on Saturday. For the NCCU Sports Network, I'm Jonathan Duran.
This has been an exclusive presentation of the NCCU Sports Network.